Welcome, my dear friends. Today we have received this car in order to get the bonnets repainted, the bumper stitched and painted, and also the headlight restored. Now, just before painting any particular vehicle or any project, there has to have a proper body work, that is, filling up the body fillers and sanding it down with a minimum of 400 grit sandpaper. 400 is very crucial for particularly metallic paints. Now that we are using Capsys 2K metallics, and also the paint name is grizzling gray. But anyways, I don't know the color code, but any decent technician with a certain level of experience, rather I would say 3 or 2 years, could easily mix up this particular color with about matching the same color that the car already has. Now let's straight get to painting. Actually, I am doing a very tough coat, means a hard coat on the primered area. The detailed coating procedure has to be skipped just because I am working with one hand and shooting with the other. Of course, I could make a detailed video on further updates of our channel. Now, talking of updates, in our previous video, one of a Malayali friend had commented that Cheta, Malayalathil samsarichal pore, which means, brother, it's better that you speak in Malayalam itself. And actually, he could also be right. I am also having some trouble while speaking in English. But I just want to ask all of you, my dear friends, just a small thing. How could you be better at something even if you are not trying it at all? I mean, in this particular case of painting, you cannot become a better painter if you don't try it at least once. You will always have to pick up the gun first and start painting. We have been associated with automobile painting from 2017, and one of the most undeniable lessons that I have learned from all those years of experience is that your work is not always perfect. You would always have to make some mistakes and learn from it. That's the only way to make your work better and better, and that's the only way to improve yourself. Now, that could be something like painting a car, or could be like trying out a new language to communicate. Whatever it may be, there would always be a mistake, and that's how you learn. Anyways, coming back to the painting, now we are applying the first coat, and of course, as mentioned earlier, I couldn't film all the procedures. Once the base coat has been applied and flashed off, we would certainly apply 2 or 3 extra coats over the base coat, which is to make the even texture of the metallic pearl aligning together to make the proper shade of the paint. Anyways, here is the final result. Actually, this is not the final result. We have just sanded down the top layer of the paint with a 2000 grit sandpaper in order to buff out some paint imperfection along with some dust, and the headlights has been cleared. We got slight paint runs all over some corners and in the headlight that could easily be corrected with a 2000 grit sandpaper and polishing compound, which is a hard cutting compound. Now we are using that hard cutting compound along with our orbital action sanding machine, actually polishing machine, to correct all the minute imperfections. Now we would certainly try to make a complete and a detailed final video of this car. Anyway, stay tuned and do help us to make more such videos. Thank you so much.